Hi there, good morning. Thank you so much for joining us here on the Weather Network. It's Monday, it is the 11th of August. I'm Emily Vukovic.
And I'm Tom Reynolds, and I've got some good news on the gardener in the traffic scene. I'll show you that coming up.
Ooh, that's rare.
That is. It's good news.
Well, temperatures right now are really mild. We're actually sitting comfortably in the mid to high teens and in some cases the low 20s throughout southern Ontario. Believe it or not, tomorrow morning. So tomorrow morning, Tom, you could be a busy man.
It could be busy. The thing is, people get out of training when it's not raining so much, and suddenly you get rain and then they have crashes.
Because they keep driving the same speed and they don't drive to
go a little too fast.
Right?
That's right.
Well, over the weekend it was beautiful for kind of any event. It was hot during the day and it was hot in the evening. Temperatures got up into the mid to high 20s and felt more like the low 30s when you factored in the humidity. What are our temperatures going to do this week? I've got the answer coming up. But first, Tom, what's the good news on the gardener?
Well, I'm going to...
We do have a low developing in the United States. It is going to bring us some showers and isolated thunderstorm potential through cottage country today, later on this afternoon. And then the heaviest of the moisture is going to move in for the GTA tonight and into tomorrow morning, so certainly this could affect your commute. We're going to stay, unfortunately, wet and gloomy, and then temperatures are going to be cooling down right till Wednesday. This low, it's a slow mover. It is going to slowly depart to our east, but then we're going to be dealing with the wraparound effects of this pretty much for the remainder of the week. Temperatures, they're cooling down significantly. By Thursday, we're looking at 20 degrees, and we could say goodbye to all of the humidity. It's looking wet and it's looking cool. We've got temperatures that'll hit below seasonal averages by tomorrow. We do have the slight risk of a few isolated thunderstorms throughout the day today, just as this new low approaches southern Ontario. Tomorrow, it's more of a GTA risk, but it is going to be very, very isolated. And the daytime heating that's going to kind of fuel the fire, that may not happen because of a lot of cloud cover. It's going to be very gloomy with this 30 to 50 millimeters of rain. Starting through the overnight tonight, it's going to be at its heaviest from about midnight till tomorrow morning, and that's certainly going to affect your early morning commute. We will see a bit of a break from the rain by the afternoon, but then more. It's Monday. It is August the 11th. Thanks for joining us here on the Weather Network. Now, I think it's good news that storm hunter Mark Robinson hasn't been able to find too many tornadoes in southern Ontario this year. Here's his take on it. Certainly some good research information. We do have the risk for some isolated non-severe thunderstorms. The good news, no tornadic activity associated with this system. It is going to be bringing us some heavy rain through the overnight tonight. By tomorrow afternoon, slight risk of isolated non-severe thunderstorms. We're going to see a lot of cloud cover, so we're not going to get that daytime heating that really helps to ramp up the convective activity. 30 to 50 millimeters of rain, so it is going to be fairly decent throughout the GTA. We've got showers and the risk of isolated thunderstorms. That's just going to continue right until Wednesday. I know it's not looking like a great week, and our temperatures are going to be much cooler than our seasonal average. I'm going to turn things over to Tom Reynolds right now. He has an update on your commute.
Beautiful.
2 to 3 weeks, eh? That's it.
It's not very long, is it? No.
It's kind of sad.
Especially for something so pretty.
Yeah.
It's not fair. We should change that.
I agree.
Yeah.
All right, well, today's weather looks great. We do have some sunshine in the forecast. Temperatures are going to be really warm. We're getting up to the high 20s, feeling like the low 30s. Enjoy it while we have it because it's going to be very short-lived. We've got rain on the way.
Yeah, well, the rain barrels need a little topping up. I've been using some of the water.
Well, what about the cool temperatures?
Cool temperatures, I'm not so thankful of that.
No, we are going to be below our seasonal average by the end of the week. I'll talk to you some thunderstorm activity. Those amounts could go up. But regardless, Tom, I think you're going to get your dream come true. Your rain barrels will be filled by tomorrow. So that rain will move in through southern Ontario by tonight. It's going to be heaviest around midnight till your morning commute. So it's a very slow moving low. It's actually going to affect our conditions for the next couple of days. By the time we do see a little bit of clearing by tomorrow night, we're going to see the wraparound effect for Wednesday. And then Thursday, temperatures really cool down. Why? Because we have a northerly flow coming in, so we're going to be well below our seasonal average. Well, we do have a low that's moving in through the United States. It's making its way towards southern Ontario. We are going to see that slight, very, very slight risk of isolated thunderstorms throughout cottage country later on this afternoon. And then again, the same deal for closer to the lakeshore. We do have a very, very slight isolated risk. Rainfall amounts anywhere from 30 to 50 millimeters. This is going to be the heaviest through the overnight tonight and tomorrow morning during your commute, so that could be a bit of an issue. You may want to give yourself a little bit of extra travel time. And temperatures are going to cool down behind this system with the northerly.
Go to the weather.
Wildfires and forest fires, as you just saw in Force of Nature, has certainly been an issue this year. We'll talk more about that coming up. It's Monday. It is the 11th of August. I'm Emily Vukovic.
And I'm Tom Reynolds, and I've been smelling wood smoke in the last few days. I don't know if everybody else has, but there is a chance you're going to smell wood smoke from those forest fires.
Yeah, the forest fires in the Northwest Territories are literally burning millions of hectares, and we'll talk about that as well. Current temperatures, it's mild for the city of Toronto. We're
Certainly fill up the rain barrels, which is also good. Using a fair bit of that water these days.
Well, the weekend was gorgeous. A lot of people were probably using their water stored up then because it was hot. It was really hot. We saw temperature up in your long-range forecast in just a moment. But first, I'm going to turn it over to Tom for traffic. Unfortunately, it's wet and it's cool. We are going to be seeing that system come in from the United States, bringing us the majority of the rainfall overnight tonight and into tomorrow morning. By tomorrow afternoon, we will start to clear out a little bit, but we're not going to see a lot of sunshine. We are going to be stuck in cloud cover for the next couple of days. We'll see the wraparound effects from this system throughout the day on Wednesday. By Thursday, that northerly flow, it's going to hit us hard. We're only going to be seeing daytime highs of 20. Our seasonal average for this time of year is 26. Much cooler than we should be. As we get closer to the weekend, temperatures rebound slightly. By Saturday, we're looking at 24.
This morning.
That's why we live so long. We like it hot and humid,
I suppose.
and we can't fly.
No, but I wish we could.
I wish we could.
That'd be awesome. I don't think I would hold one of those creepy crawly things.
They're lovely, aren't they?
No,
so
I've
many
got
people get freaked.
goosebumps.
So many people get freaked out by spiders and things
I
like
don't
that.
like bugs.
Yeah, well,
I don't like them,
well, we'd be in big trouble if they weren't around.
I suppose.
I can assure you.
All right, well, you're braver than I am, Rachel. We do have the risk to see some isolated rain, certainly not out of the question, the heaviest coming in tonight. I'll talk about how long it's going to last and what our temperatures will be because of this in just a moment, but first, here's Tom. Starts tonight, unfortunately, throughout the GTA, and it's really going to affect your morning commute tomorrow because that's when it's going to be at its heaviest. So we could potentially see a lot of rain in a short period of time because this low is, well, it's a slow mover. It's really going to affect our weather pattern for the next couple of days because once it starts to clear out tomorrow night, we'll see the wraparound and a northerly wind, which means our temperatures are going to be much cooler than they should be. We should be around 26 for this time of year, and by Thursday, we're only going to be seeing a daytime high of 20.
Look.
Wet and cool, unfortunately. We have a system coming in from the United States that is going to be bringing us some rainfall. The potential is there for a few isolated non-severe thunderstorms along the shores of Huron and Georgian Bay. Some of those cells could become severe in nature, but for the most part, it's going to be very, very isolated. Same deal for tomorrow, stretching from Haliburton all the way down towards London and Windsor. The rainfall amounts are certainly going to be a big talking point, especially for folks living in the Burlington-Oakville area. We're looking at 30 to 50 millimeters of rain. This system is going to stick around for the next couple of days. We'll finally see it exit the region by Wednesday, but temperatures will be much cooler behind it.
Their network, because the Weather Network turns Fear Factor. That's coming up next as we eat some of these cheese-flavored larvae.
I was hungry up till a minute ago. I was thinking about the exhibition and waffles and things like that.
That's my thing, right? I eat all the weird food with the eggs.
That's right. You might be going down and checking it out this week.
Totally. I mean, I've eaten anything from deep fried butter to Nutella French fries to the Epic Burger to the Cronut, and I survived the tail.
But never a cheese flavored.
Not in a million. Not in a million would I
They
eat
might be
that.
very crunchy. Anyway, okay.
They're still alive. You'd feel them in your mouth. No way. I would eat like 5 Cronut burgers before I eat one of those.
Okay, well, we'll see.
Anyways, we'll talk about what happens after the rain in just a moment, but first, here's Tom with traffic. Well, we do have that risk of the rain moving through later on this afternoon, mostly towards cottage country. Just enough instability ahead of the low to cause some thunderstorms. And then we do have the low moving in tonight. Heaviest rain is going to be through the overnight and through tomorrow morning. By the evening, it looks as though we start to clear out, but then we don't. Wednesday, we're going to start to see that wraparound effect, and our winds are going to change direction. They're going to be coming in from more of a northerly flow, which means our temperatures dropping significantly.
So here we go. Emily, I'll tell you, the whole packet is only 9 calories. Pretty great way. So, okay. Not too bad. Not too bad.
High in iron, high in minerals, really healthy for you. Great way to start off the morning.
All right, Tom, I'm sending some back for you.
Breakfast. Breakfast of champions, that is. 8 calories. Gee, that's pretty good.
Very cool. Thanks so much, Rachel. That's Rachel Schustin. She's live in Cambridge this morning. I'm Emily Vukovic.
And I'm Tom Reynolds. And it's a fairly good day so far.
It is. The highways have been good. They've
Yeah,
been good to
they've
you?
been really not too bad. We've had a few little glitches, nothing major. One at Kennedy caused some delays, and also one on the 400 northbound.
All right. Well, we do have the risk to see a little bit of active weather today. The bulk of the moisture coming in tonight. We'll talk about what this low is going to do to our temperatures coming up in just a few moments. But first, I'm going to turn it over to Tom for your commute. Risk of isolated showers this afternoon, possible thunderstorms up towards cottage country. We're going to stay pretty dry in the city. We are, however, going to see the bulk of this moisture move in through the overnight tonight, reaches through tomorrow morning, could certainly affect your morning commute. By Wednesday, it looks as though we'll start to clear out, but then we don't. We start to see that wraparound effect throughout the day on Wednesday, and the northerly flow is really going to cool down our temperatures, only a high of 20 by Thursday. Thanks, Tom. Now, the potential is there for some active weather throughout the day today, but mostly up through cottage country along the shores of Huron and Georgian Bay. And some of the thunderstorm activity could be severe. If we do see a little bit of sunshine, that'll kind of ramp up the convective activity. Our greatest risk for the city of Toronto is tomorrow afternoon. We do have about 30 to 50 millimeters of rain on the way, and it's going to be starting tonight and into tomorrow morning. So certainly having an impact on your morning commute. We are going to see this low stick around for the next couple of days. It's a slow mover, so we are going to see that wraparound effect Wednesday, and temperatures are going to be much cooler. Our seasonal average should be 26. We're going to see a daytime high of 20 by Thursday. Some great videos in around the world. Thanks for joining us. I'm Emily Vukovic. It's Monday. It's the 11th of August. Rachel Schustin joins us in Burlington. And Rachel, some beautiful creatures this morning. Very cool. I said Burlington. I meant Cambridge. Right. Sure I did. Okay, we do have a little bit of active weather on the way, and this is actually going to be affecting us all week long. The low will start to move in tonight, move in throughout the day tomorrow, and then we'll get the wraparound effect on Wednesday, and temperatures will be cooling down significantly by Thursday. For more on top 5 videos, you can always head to our website, theweathernetwork.com. I'm Emily Vukovic. It's Monday. It is August the 11th, and it is another hot one today. Temperatures getting up into the high 20s, feeling like the low 30s. I know it is pretty hot and sticky where Rachel Schustin's in. She is in the Butterfly Conservatory in Cambridge. How's it going, Rachel?
You know this. We should send Kevin Yard.
I agree. I'm 100% behind that. We do have the risk to see some isolated, non-severe thunderstorms with possibly some isolated severe built in later today. The good news is that we just have the risk of isolated, non-severe thunderstorms for the most part along the shores of Huron and Georgian Bay today. We could see the potential for some severe cells to be firing up. Tomorrow, very similar story, except this time along the shores of Lake Ontario and Lake Erie. We do have that risk to see some isolated, non-severe thunderstorms. The bigger story is going to be the rainfall. We're looking at about 30 to 50 millimeters by the time it's all said and done. Just head to the video gallery at our website and you can check out more top 5 videos. I'm Emily Vukovic. It's Monday. It's the 11th of August. I'm Emily Vukovic. Rachel Schustin's having a great time this morning. Rachel, what are you up to?
Well, Emily, it's the moment you and I have all been waiting for. We are going to be sampling some bugs here at the Cambridge Conservatory, but Kipling first. So this is the live version.
Yes, that is the larva of a beetle.
Okay.
And they're really healthy for you. They're really high in minerals and iron and protein, and that they're great.
Okay.
But live, they're not as tasty. Okay. However, we do have some pre-cooked here.
Cheese-covered ones. All right, here we go. I'm nervous. I can't even pick one up. There we go. Okay, 3, 2... There we go. Maybe it's going to be the new kale of 2014, Emily. What do you think?
The new trendy food? Oh, I don't know. I don't know if you can get me to it. The fact that it's covered in cheese, maybe. Okay, we do have a beautiful day today. If you like the heat and humidity, we're looking at test for the next couple of days. It's going to be wet, it's going to be gloomy, and we've got the risk of isolated thunderstorms. More so closer to Huron and Georgian Bay today, and then closer to Erie and Ontario tomorrow. Isolated, non-severe in nature. Rainfall amounts fairly significant for the region. We're looking at about 30 to 50 millimeters. And like I was mentioning, this system is going to stick with us for the next couple of days. So we may look like we're going to get into some clearing by tomorrow night, but come Wednesday, we're just going to see the wraparound effect from this. And our winds are going to shift to more of a northerly direction, which means our temperatures are going to cool down fairly significantly. We should be around 26 for this time of year, and by Thursday, we're only going to be hitting a daytime high of 20. 24 degrees tomorrow, cooling down to 21 for Wednesday. By the weekend, however, we do start to warm up again. Thanks for joining us. It's Monday. It is the 11th of August. I'm Emily Vukovic. Great day today. 27 degrees, feeling closer to 33. If you like the heat and humidity, today's the day for you. And if you like bugs and butterflies, let's head to Rachel Schutzen. She's in Cambridge this morning. Rachel, what's going on? Very cool. Thanks, Rachel. Chance of active weather today, more so along the shores of Huron and Georgian Bay, and then tomorrow the risk moves closer to the city of Toronto. Isolated, non-severe. Rainfall develops tonight. We're going to see about 30 to 50 millimeters of rain, and this is going to last for the next couple of days, and our temperatures are going to be dropping. For more on your top 5 videos, just head to our website, theweathernetwork.com. We have an area of low pressure that's going to be moving in and giving us lots of rain. We do have the risk for some isolated non-severe thunderstorms throughout cottage country around Georgian Bay and Lake Huron. Some of those cells could be severe depending on how much sunshine we see. We can kind of see that ramp up the convective activity. Throughout the day tomorrow, it's going to be more so in the afternoon that we do have that risk along the shores of Erie and Ontario. Very isolated, non-severe risk. 30 to 50 millimeters of rain, certainly not out of the question, and it is going to start tonight. It will be heavy starting around midnight and then continuing into your early morning commute. This low is a slow mover. It doesn't want to go anywhere, so it's really going to be affecting us throughout the day tomorrow and even into Wednesday when we start to see that wraparound effect. We'll start to see our temperatures cool down as well. By Thursday, we're only going to be seeing a daytime high of 20. Today on the morning show, if you missed it, we talked about Supermoon 2014. Largest moon we've had so far this year. Some really great pictures and videos sent in. And we talked about this in Saskatchewan. It looks like tornado damage, but it wasn't. Straight line winds, 140 kilometers an hour. And Rachel Schutzen decided to, well, have a little bit of breakfast at the conservatory in Cambridge.
Cheese covered ones. All right, here we go. I'm nervous. I can't even pick one up. There we go. Okay, 3, 2. There we go. Maybe it's going to be the new kale of 2014, Emily. What do you think?
Make sure you join us again tomorrow morning, 5:30 to 9.